Welcome, I like your dress.
No, like the real
How
one.
we doing, guys?
The real one.
Yeah.
It was so close.
What are we talking about?
Yes.
The late, great Choco Taco. You ever had one of those? You know what we're talking about?
Oh.
It was like an ice cream taco. Ice cream sandwich thing.
We're gonna go do the tramp. 5:45. The water world starts. Hopefully, crossing our fingers that by the time we're done with the tramp, we'll definitely make it over here. That's the goal. That is the goal. To make it to Water World. Oh damn. It's hot. The sun is beaming down, so definitely hot. Got a double time. Gotta pass them. Then hopefully it's not packed the tour. I've not seen our friend Raymond. And nah, I haven't seen him. He's usually up here. If he's not up here, he's at the lower lot. Alright. What up, little Richie? What's good, bro? Welcome in. Fresh. I'm good too, bro. Got out of work. Like, damn. It's packed. Going down. Gotta pretty much do exercise. Gotta get ready for HHN. Lots of walking. Haven't even bought my pass. I have the 1-day admission free for opening. That's about it. But I don't have like. I haven't bought my pass yet for the whole month. I need to though. It's packed. Hello.
Express.
Thank you. Damn, it's packed today. Not expecting this pack, but it's packed. Even for express, it's kind of packed. But it is hot though, not gonna lie. It's hot today. I have these posters. The VIP experience tells you what to expect. I do like that you get to walk in the back lot for sure, which is a plus. Tells you like all the stuff you get to do. Get a free meal. I believe breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then the back lot you get to get off and walk around. Getting more into the whole story of 6 Points, Jaws. I'm not sure if you're able to walk on San Francisco set, or even King Kong set. But I know where they filmed The Good Place, you would get off there. As you guys know, the back lot is an actual city with their own street names, zip code. The only thing missing there is people living there. But other than that, it's an actual city. They have a police station, a fire station, and an ambulance as well. So it's legit a city, but they don't really use the back lot to have people live there. They have shows, movies, commercials, events. That's what they use the back lot more for. So that's why when you hear that the back lot is the actual city, that's what they mean. That it could be used as a city, but they don't. Damn, I think they're short on buses. And it's not like I could come back because they already scanned my ticket, you know?
I'm one of the tour guides here at the park. Welcome to the world famous Universal Studios tour.
Hi, I'm Alicia. In just a few minutes, we're going to board on the tram for a tour of movie theater that could last as long as 1 hour.
That's right, an hour. Because of the length of the tour, we strongly recommend that you use the restrooms here in the tram plaza before you board the tram.
If you need to step out of the queue,
It's crazy packed. I think there's not a lot of buses.
Once on board the tram and the gates are closed, for your safety and those working at the studio, please remain inside the tram at all times. All set? Let's go.
During the tour, please keep your arms and all items inside the tram. If you need any kind of guest assistance, for instance, a medical emergency, or you drop something of value off the side of the tram, do not jump off of the tram. This is unsafe for you and those working at the studio. Instead, reach overhead and pull on the red cord that runs down the center of each car. Your guide will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Please remain seated and do not exit the tram on your own for any reason. Wait for your guide to provide assistance. We can't emphasize strongly enough how important this is. Remain seated and inside the tram at all times while on the tour. We appreciate your cooperation.
That's Spanish.
So much and enjoy your visit to the world-famous Universal Studios tour.
We'll see you on the back lot.
I do know that we're good. I know that.
Yeah, the Spanish line is shorter. That's not even the Spanish line. That's the English line. That's crazy. And they're sending us all the way to the Spanish line. There's no way. It's crazy packed today.
Okay, now kids, we're gonna see crashes, train crashes, red seat crashes on the Universal Studios tour. Crash plus, cross effects, quicksand, mud, and a whole bunch more. You'll get a bridge crash, a beast or two perhaps. You'll even get trapped in our new avalanche. Catch Hollywood in the act.
What's the wait time? Can you check? Cause like really packed down there. Like crazy packed. Goes all the way over there to the Spanish lane, which is crazy. Cause either the bus is not working, they're short on bus or drivers. One or the two. I would have thought it was gonna be less, but no. Yeah, it could be. They must have had a special, so they ended up buying the express. Yeah, either one, cause there's no way the line goes all the way down there. Crazy pack. Here comes a train. Electric. Hopefully they let us in after that. Yeah. That's crazy. We're literally going all around. And this for Express. That's what's crazy. Shouldn't be like this. But one of those days. I would have thought it was not gonna be packed because around this time it's never really packed. But again, a busy Saturday. Over here thinking I'm gonna make it back for Waterworld, but I'm not. Waterworld's at 5:45. I don't think I'll make it back. And I can't get out because what up, BBZ? Won't be able to get out because I already scanned my ticket and I'm allowed to use it only once, not multiple times. So it kind of sucks. It is crazy packed for Express. So it's a full. They scanned my ticket, so I can leave. And if I wanted to and come back, I can't. Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, here comes another one.
All the way to the right, guys. Grab your 3D glasses, make your way to the right, regroup with your friends. Yep, you gotta grab your 3D glasses. Hold my hand. All the way to the right, guys. All the way to the right.
I'm gonna go back. Alright, so we are there we go, we got electric.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome aboard the world-famous Universal Studios tour. Hello there. Hi, I am Justin. I will be your tour guide today. Everybody say hi, Justin. Nice to meet you all. Now, before we leave, I want to make sure that we all have a pair of 3D glasses. We're going to do a final call. If you don't have them, put your hand in the air. We will get them to you. I'm glad I said something. We need 3D glasses here in the first car. How many 3D glasses do you guys need? Just one? Can we get a pair of 3D glasses here in the first car? Thank you so much. I just need a pair of 3D glasses here in the first car. All right, so you're gonna need these glasses for just one portion of the course. You don't have to wear them just yet. Put them in a nice, safe place. And we also want to make sure that you are safe. So if you have any small children in your party, place them towards the middle of the row, away from the outer gates. All right, our driver John just stepped on board. Everybody say hi, John. He's gonna be keeping this show on the road for us. We're in good hands. It's okay. All right, folks, you guys picked a great day to take this tour. This is a weekend day, so there's not a whole lot of filming happening on the lot, but that just means that you guys get to see everything because everything's open. There's nothing off limits today. Let's wave goodbye. We're leaving the theme park behind. We're heading off on our Hollywood adventure. And one more person I want to introduce you to is our celebrity co-host, star of The Tonight Show, SNL alumni, Mr. 𝐠𝐤𝐿.
You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Brown. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Justin.
And the greatest driver.
John.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
John
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. So safety is very important here at the studio tour. First, if you need any guest assistance, you have medical emergency, you drop something of value outside the tram, there's any kind of audio-visual problem, reach up, pull the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Studio is private property. If you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord and remain seated. There's no smoking or vaping allowed in the tour. Be prepared. Today's tour will feature loud noises, fire effects, sudden tram movements, so hold on to your belongings and hold on tight. Water effects, you might get wet. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board. So check this out. To your left, you guys are seeing our newest attraction. It's under construction right now. That is Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift. It's our newest high-speed roller coaster. It'll be opening next year. And coming up here to your right, you guys are about to see our timeline. These movie posters, they represent just a few of the more than 8,000 films that Universal Studios has produced throughout the years. And it all started over 110 years ago. We were the oldest studio in Hollywood, March 15th, 1915. That's when our founder, Carl Laemmle, opened the gates to Universal. On that day, proclaimed Universal is the strangest city in the world. And he is right, it is strange. It's a movie studio. But it's also an actual city. We have our own fire station, sheriff station, gas station, post office. We even have our own zip code. Now, one of my favorite Universal films is not represented here on the timeline, and it bothers me. Now, I think it deserves a spot. That's a classic film of ours called The Bellhop. Now, we're going to take a look at a scene from this classic Universal film noir.
I have the room ready for you, Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Mark.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon. Bella,
Yes?
every bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. Make sure that we are not disturbed any longer.
What in the name of Jimmy Fallon? All right, no, you got me. That was a classic movie. But I said it was a classic movie to prove a point. That's a lot of things you see here in Hollywood are not what they seem. They've been based around illusions. You guys are going to be seeing lots of examples of that here today on our tour. But check this out, to your left. This is no illusion. That's our studio. We're here. It's the front lot of our studio that you're seeing. And the front lot's where we have a lot of our sound stages, most of our sound stages, they're located here. And the sound stages, which is what you're seeing over here to your left, it's where they film some of the interior scenes to some of your favorite TV shows, movies, music videos, commercials. Stage 11 on the corner over here to your left, that's where they shot season 4 of the critically acclaimed Emmy Award-winning series Hacks, Universal Television. Go watch that series on HBO Max. Stars Gene Smart and Hannah Einbinder. Just ahead to your left, also stages 7 and 8. Stages 7 and 8 is where they've been shooting the 4th and final season of Bel-Air. At Bel-Air, a dramatic reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It stars Jabari Banks, Ali Sholaton, who play Will and Carlton.
You just got me water when you get some water as you put egg on the cheese. You put cheese on the eggs, on the cheese. It's fine. Whoa, you see something you're eating. I don't know, it's gotta be a lie. Yeah. We could probably fit the whole Bel-Air cast and crew. Oh, we gotta get one of these for the mansion. For sure. You're lucky for y'all. The Banks family mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right? Some of Bel-Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. George, they've been your most memorable movies. I don't know, I mean, there's so many to choose from. You know, I love the foyer set where Will first enters, and at that moment, his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel-Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah, that was really fun. I couldn't feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together from hair, wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Oh, yes! You know, Transpo is the best, and they have the sweetest rides for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we better go talk to Transpo now and let these people get back on the tour. Yeah, that sounds good. As long as I get to drive. Oh, not if I've got the keys. Oh, have fun. Come on, man.
Yeah, you can stream seasons 1 through 3 of Bel-Air on Peacock. Bel-Air, one of the many TV shows that currently shoots on the lot. Another one is the comedy series Loop, that stars Maya Rudolph. And another comedy series that shoots here on the lot is The Paper, which hasn't even come out yet. It's from the producers of The Office. They shot that series right over here inside stages 18 and 19 on your right. And oh my goodness, our first celebrity sighting! It's Ted! What up, Ted? Cheers. He's taking a break. I'm gonna plug your show, Ted. He's shooting the 2nd season of his TV series, Ted. You can stream season 1 on Peacock. From executive producer Seth MacFarlane. Now, just beyond Ted to your left, these are our bungalows. Here to tell you more about them, the stars of How to Train Your Dragon.
Hey there, Studio Tour. I'm Jared Butler.
I'm Mason Thames.
And I'm Nico Parker.
You know, these bungalows to your left are actually production offices.
Home to some of Hollywood's biggest filmmakers, including Mark Platt, one of the producers of our new live-action movie, How to Train Your Dragon.
Everyone wave. You might be there right now.
And if you haven't already, be sure to meet the iconic and beloved Toothless over in the closet.
And see our movie only in theaters now.
But in the meantime, here's a sneak peek.
Everything you know about dragons is wrong.
You ready?
I would have watched it if I had the
How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG, in theaters now.
Yes, don't miss How to Train Your Dragon, only in theaters, including our very own Universal Cinemas on City Walk. Now, that movie is from Mark Platt Productions. That's the production company that also brought you Wicked, which came out last year. Wicked was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of the Year. Wicked for Good, that's the sequel. It comes out later this year. It stars Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Now, we are about to pass by Bungalow 5195 over here to your left. You guys recognize that profile just outside the front door? Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. He worked out of that bungalow many years ago.
You can move in
into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office.
Hitchcock has influenced every director. I saw Hitchcock once walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had his bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror.
The Birds? That was a really scary movie.
The Birds? Oh, man. That had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Psycho, of course. Vertigo was one of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
Indeed. So over here to your left, you guys are seeing a couple of our newer sound stages, stages 25 and 26. These are state-of-the-art sound stages. They even have offices in the front. That's actually where they've been shooting the second season of another comedy series that shoots here on the lot. It's called St. Denis Medical.
Oh, I love a good buzzword. A Coachella type vibe. St. Denis Regional Medical. St. Denis Regional Medical.
That woman is a lot.
She's just quirky. St. Denis Regional Medical. The rhythm is gonna get you, and it got me.
St. Denis Medical, all episodes streaming now. Watch NBC on Peacock.
Yes, and you guys are actually seeing our Metropolitan sets over here to your right. And you're actually going to see St. Denis Regional Medical Center over here to your right in this first opening. It's the red brick facade that you see over there to your right. If you watch the series, you'll recognize it. You also recognize this area over here to your right. That's Brownstone Street. It's characterized by those stoops, brownstones you often see in movies. I love this montage. You can see just how many times Brownstone Street has doubled for different cities, different time periods. As our Metropolitan sets, they are so versatile. In fact, this next area we're gonna take you through, it's called Courthouse Square. It was several time periods all in the same movie. How is that possible? Well, maybe if you had a time machine, that'd be possible. That's right, because Courthouse Square was Hill Valley in the Back to the Future movies, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. And this is where they had the clock tower.
It was actually inspired the entire climax of Back to the Future.
I had seen something in the clock tower on that ledge on that one. And I was standing on the side looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought, there's no way in the world, no way I would stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
Yeah, Back to the Future celebrated its 40th anniversary on July 3rd. And when Back to the Future was released in theaters 40 years ago, it debuted at #1 in the box office. It stayed there for 11 weeks and it became the highest grossing film of 1985. I'm going to prove to you that the world is right around the corner here on the back lot. And we're going to take you from Hill Valley, California to New York, the Big Apple. And look, we're already here. Just around the corner, like I said. Welcome to New York Street. New York Street. One of the most filmed streets on the planet, by the way. And speaking of New York, you know our co-host, Jimmy Fallon, shoots The Tonight Show in New York City. It was also the city where he got his start.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Yeah, Jimmy's right. This could be any city you want it to be. Our Metro sets, they've doubled for so many different major cities, different productions that have filmed here. This was 1960s London in Austin Powers, The Spider's Agnew with Mike Myers. It was New York City in The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. It was San Francisco in Dirty Harry with Clint Eastwood. Chicago, 1930s Chicago, in the Oscar-winning classic The Sting with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. It was also Chicago and the Blues Brothers, which celebrated its 45th anniversary this summer. So 1930s New York City, that was the setting for one of the great scenes from the movie King Kong. Here is the director of King Kong, Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Yes, we are. Get those glasses ready. Adventure awaits. Hang on to all of your belongings. Remain seated at all times. No flash photography, and hold on tight. Welcome to Skull Island. All right, let's hear it for King Kong! Yeah, King Kong saves the day. Thank you, King Kong. So pretty. Oh yeah, you know that epic battle that we just witnessed back there was projected on some of the world's largest digital 3D screens. Those screens inside, they stand over 40 feet tall and measure 180 feet long. The film was designed by Peter Jackson and his team at Weta FX. And the team at Weta, they've won 7 Academy Awards for special effects work, various movies throughout the years. They just won an Oscar a few years back for Avatar, The Way of the Water. Now hang on to those 3D glasses We will be collecting them at the end of our tour.
With a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. So they're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on we always know what people are looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on. Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this, a lot of the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This row represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're recreating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a lot.
Indeed. Been driving on our back lot. Welcome back to our Metropolitan sets. We're passing through London Square right now. London Square has doubled as London in movies like Hobbs and Shaw, starring Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham. But again, these sets are very versatile. London Square also doubled as San Francisco, of all places, in the Ted Danson comedy series, Man on the Inside. So King Kong, he's one of the many monsters that's been associated with Universal Studios throughout our history. And if you know anything about our early history as a studio, we found our biggest success with monster movies. Frankenstein, Dracula, The Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, The Wolf Man. To honor the legacy of those films, the studio commissioned this beautiful mural coming up here to your right. It's created by world-renowned street artist Tristan Eaton.
An instrumental part of the process of designing the mural was to go to the Universal archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all this stuff. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by the magic behind making movies. I fell in love with zombie movies and monster movies as a young kid. My world that I come from is skateboarding and graffiti and comic books. You always have to pay homage to where that art form started. And for me, it started doing stuff in the street illegally. You know, tagging billboards and dumpsters. And without that, I never would be here using spray paint like this.
Our legacy of monster movies stretches all the way back to 1931 with the release of Dracula, starring Bela Lugosi. And one of the monsters featured in that mural is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Scenes from that movie were shot over here in this area to your left. That's Park Lake. That was the Black Lagoon for that 3D classic. It's also where the classic musical Showboat was filmed back in 1935, starring Paul Robeson. So folks, we are almost at the halfway mark here on the studio tour. Just want to remind everyone to remain seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property. You can drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord, and remain seated. So I'm going to prove to you, once again, that the world is right around the corner here on the back lot. Now we're going to take all of you on a European vacation! You're welcome. And don't worry, you don't need a passport for this trip, and it's free. Welcome to Little Europe. Little Europe, it's great. It can be any part of Europe you want it to be. You want to go to France? Oui, bonjour. Welcome to France. All you have to do is just change the language on the signs, do a little set decorating in the windows, change the flag. Actually, it's been places outside of Europe in different productions that have filmed here. It doubled as the Caribbean in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Johnny Depp. It also doubled as the Middle East in the movie Jarhead with Jake Gyllenhaal. And it even served as the afterworld in the comedy series The Good Place, starring Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife. I've never ever seen this. You're in a good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Okay, well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The Good Place, Emmy nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series. It also starred Ted Danson. And that show's from executive producer Mike Shore, who's the producer behind Ted Danson's new comedy series, Man on the Inside, which also shoots on the lot. So, you know, these are not buildings that you're seeing on the back lot. They're what we call facades, front and sides of buildings. It's fronts in French. That's because that's all the camera really needs to see. You let your imagination fill in the rest. Although some of these sets are also practical sets. That means they can film both interior and exterior shots. And what may appear to be brick and stone, that's another Hollywood illusion. It's merely foam, rubber, fiberglass, and plywood. So many of our classic monster movies, they did film here in Little Europe all those years ago. It's where the mob of angry villagers would gather together with their torches, pitchforks, and clubs looking for the monster. Get him! Yeah. So I have some potentially very exciting news to announce. Oh yeah, look, we just got a green light. That means the studio has granted us access to stage 50. We're going to take you inside one of our sound stages right now. As we head inside, just a friendly reminder to remain seated, hold on tight. We don't want to disturb anything inside here for continuity's sake. Now, they've been shooting a big action movie here in the last couple weeks. The cast and crew are taking a break today. As you can see, they've dressed the stage as a subway station. You can see the train tracks over there to your left. There's a full-size subway train stocked in the tunnel at the very end of the stage. It's able to come in and out of this big area. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think it's over. Yeah. Oh, all right. Hang in there, ride it out. You'll be okay. Let's ride it out. Oh! That's the big one! Alright, let's hear it for Earthquake! Oh, big hoo-ah. Everything's going back into its place. That was our Earthquake attraction that we all just survived. That was an 8.3 in case you remember. It's our Earthquake attraction opened over 35 years ago, back in 1989, and it was inspired by Earthquake the movie, the disaster classic starring Charlton Heston, Ava Gardner, Richard Roundtree. And that movie, not too long ago, celebrated its 50th anniversary. It was released in theaters November 15th, 1974. There's another movie that recently celebrated its 50th anniversary, just last month actually, Jaws. And yes, we are heading to Amity Island right now. Here to greet us, local legend, renowned fisherman, Captain Quint.
Welcome to Amity Island. You all know me. You know how I earn a living. Catch fish. Bad fish. And I'm here to offer my services. The problem is, Mayor Vaughn doesn't seem to be believing that he's got a 25-foot, 3-ton great white shark swimming in these waters. Now, he can hire me and be in business for the summer, or he can cheat. Let old Officer Georgie try to handle it. Poor Georgie. He doesn't know what he's in for.
Oh no, we gotta warn George. George! Where is he? George! George! Shark had it right for you! Shark! No! Oh, no, guys, no, don't look! Don't look, you don't want to see that. Poor George. Alright, just stay calm. We're gonna take you over here by these gasoline tanks where it's safe. Oh, no, he's got the dock. He's still out there. Don't tell me you didn't see a big movie star here on the studio tour. Give it up for Jaws! Yes! We love you, Jaws. Happy birthday! Celebrating the big 5-0 this summer. Yeah, that's actually a replica of Bruce over there. Bruce was the mechanical shark from the production of Jaws, the hardest working shark in show business. But he didn't always work. In fact, when they were filming Jaws on the Atlantic Ocean in 1974, he hardly worked at all, causing production delays. Now, Jaws is actually supposed to be released after Earthquake, but due to those production delays, got pushed back to the summer of 1975. It all worked out though. When Jaws was released in theaters, it broke box office records, becoming the first film to gross over $100 million, and it launched the career of a little-known film director at the time. You might have heard of him, Steven Spielberg. You know, Steven actually directed one of his movies right here in this area that we're heading into. This is Old Mexico. It's part of our Western sets. These are some of the... Did you hear that? There it is again. No, it sounded like thunder. Hey. No. Did you guys know it was going to rain today? That is so bizarre. It's only raining on one side of the tram. You know what? I'm not mad at this. I hope you aren't either. We need this, right? And we don't get a whole lot of rain here in Southern California. This is good for us. It's raining very hard though. You know, they say when it rains this hard, this fast, flash floods are a possibility. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Usually you hear a little rumbling sound. No. I'm so proud of you guys. You just survived the flash flood weather effect. Can't say the same for 𝐿GMI. That was the flash flood. That was the very first special effect built for the studio tour way back in 1968. It resides right here in Old Mexico, which is part of our Western sets. Now, Old Mexico is where Steven Spielberg shot scenes from Indiana Jones, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Harrison Ford. And it's part of our Western sets. Old Mexico and 6 Points, which we're heading into right now, are the two oldest sets on our backlog. Now, some of these sets date all the way back to the silent era film. And they call this area 6 Points because during the silent era film, they could shoot 6 different Westerns here at the same time. And that's because back then there were 6 different streets here in 6 Points. Each street was like its own town.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I'm here to
That's where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now, what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, fella.
Oh, you can count on it, pal. Again.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
All right. Yeah, they call this area 6 Points because, you know, it's one of the oldest sets on the backlot. But yeah, you know, a lot of classic westerns filmed here in 6 Points all those years ago, like the Virginian, Wagon Train, some of those iconic cowboy actors, including John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart, shot their movies here. Now, Steven Spielberg shot 2 more of his movies on our 6 Point sets. 1985, The Color Purple. 1997, Amistad. Of course, 1975, that was the year that really put Steven's career on the map. The year Jaws was released. A film that inspired one of the most popular attractions here on the studio tour.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
There you have it. Yes, Jaws made his backlot debut in 1976, a year after the movie was released in theaters. So right now, you guys are seeing some very famous homes. These are some of our residential neighborhood sets, including, over here to your left, the entrance to Colonial Street, which, as you can see, is a closed set, and that's because they've been shooting a brand new television series on Colonial Street. It's called The Burbs, and some of you guys might remember there was a Tom Hanks movie called The Burbs. It came out in 1989. It was shot right there on Colonial Street, and this new series is based on that film. Right, there he is. There's Tom Hanks in The Burbs. So this new series stars Keke Palmer, and it'll be coming to Peacock. It's from executive producer Seth MacFarlane. And you've seen Colonial Street in so many other productions throughout the years. It was Wisteria Lane on ABC's Desperate Housewives, featured in classic TV sitcoms like The Munsters, Leave It to Beaver. So if you've been keeping a watchful eye, you notice that we've been driving along Steven Spielberg Drive. Now Steven, he has his own street here on the back lot. That's because he has such a long history with Universal Studios. He's directed some of our biggest movies, going all the way back to Jaws and E.T., Jurassic Park. We're going to get into some of that history in just a moment. First, let's show off some of these beautiful picture cars that we have. Production vehicles from various Universal films, including that Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park. That was John Hammond's Jeep Wrangler. That movie, directed by Steven. Another director that I mentioned earlier on the tour has a long history with Universal Studios, master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock. In fact, just around this corner are the sets from one of his most iconic films. The Bates Motel and the Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. And
we all go on a match.
You see him? It's Norman Bates. He's home. By the house. Oh no. What are we doing? Looks like he's going back in the house. I think we'll be okay.
The Hollywood, and I told you that we're gonna take us.
Dang, outside, he's on the porch. You guys, do me a favor. Not look him in the eye. Just keep your head down. You'll be okay. Just don't. Why are you looking? I told you not. Okay, Norman, put the knife away. They're just curious. They don't mean any harm. Just car 4, you might want to watch out. No, Norman, no. Norman, go back inside. Love you. This is also scary. Check this out. This is the spectacular plane crash set site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. The film starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, Tim Robbins, destroyed an actual 747 jumbo jet, the one you see over there, for this incredible scene from the film.
The airplane crash site is perfectly set. It is all designed around a vision of Steve.
Again, we sit down and talk about War of the World. That 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood. Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now close. Luggage it in.
No, they're coming on the side. They're here?
Get in.
Folks, we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of our tour. We will be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need any assistance or remain seated on the tram at all times. Spielberg, they are generation-defining directors. But now there's a whole new generation of filmmakers making their mark in the industry. One of them is Academy Award-winning writer-director In just a moment, we're going to take you to Jupiter's Claim, the actual sets from his latest film, Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in the 90s share. That's what this whole place is. No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable live show. It's not looking so live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town, lies a sinister secret. Welcome to the world of No.
Take that advice and get out. Get out. Yeah, that was the movie that Jordan Peele won an Oscar for. It's original screenplay. And, you know, Jordan, he is no stranger to the Universal lot. He shot 2 of his movies there, Us and No. And another director I mentioned with a very long history with Universal Studios, Steven Spielberg. And that history goes all the way back to his high school days.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Young Steven sneaking onto the lot. I love that story. Well, folks, I cannot believe it. We have reached the end of our Hollywood adventure, and on behalf of myself and our wonderful driver, John, let's give John a big round of applause for driving us on the lot today. Thank you, John, and everybody else here at Universal Studios. We want to thank all of you for taking the tour today. We hope you had a lot of fun. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Stop by, say hi. Again, I'm Justin. I'll be standing at the front of the tramway park in our plaza. And for over 110 years, Universal Studios has been thrilling audiences all over the world. Our founder, Carl Laemmle, he had a vision to make movies that would make audiences laugh, cry, sit on the edge of their seats. He understood the power of storytelling and the excitement that going behind the scenes can inspire. And we hope you've been inspired by your trip to the studio tour today, too. Now, if you'd like to purchase any of those Universal titles that you saw here on the tour, visit UPHE.com. It's Universal Pictures Home Entertainment. Or you can visit any of the retail stores in the park for more information. To our past members, thank you so much for visiting us again. For another past member, visit the Universal box office where you can upgrade to an annual pass, come back again and again. And if you haven't done this already, download the Universal Studios Hollywood app to get up-to-the-minute wait times for all of our rides and attraction show times for Waterworld, confirm park hours. As we head back to the park, look for more Mega Movie Summer fun, food, and photo ops for limited time only. Folks, we do have some tram traffic. Might be a few more minutes before we head into our plaza. Now is a great time to look around, make sure you have all of your belongings, make sure nothing fell in your pockets. We'll be on our way in just a few moments.
Like I said, 3 E's are good. Thank you. But now,
Time to rock and roll. Bring the noise.
What do you want to hear?
Alright guys, listen to the blues riff and beat. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
She don't rip the double ring. She knows how to shake that thing up. You know you make me wanna. Party in the county jail. Chris was there and began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. Should have heard the knock out tail, but sing, let's rock.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What's the story? Well, there's this pirate.
The problem most men have is they just plain straight up have no clue how to talk to women.
I can't believe that.
I have to lose Greg because you built me.
In this springtime? In a day camp?
Houston, we have a problem.
We're on a mission for God.
Galaxy Larson!
What is this?
Good party.
There's no way to go to place.
Come out, wherever you are.
We ought to go a little mad sometimes.
Leave it all together.
What do they got in there, King Kong? Get these people out of here. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Nothing works. But John, the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the torches. Well, it's nice to find a fellow with a keen sense.
All right, folks. Looks like we're going to start opening up these gates on your left-hand side. When we do, be sure to watch your step. It's a big step down. Be very careful. And exit towards the back of the tram. Once again, exit towards the back of the tram to your left. Thanks again, guys.
My command owes me 100 net scouts. And I want my scouts. Who are you? I'm Spartacus! I'm Spartacus! I'm Spartacus!
What is the fellow's name on second base? I'm not asking you who's on second. I don't know.
Thought we were gonna move up more. Go front load. What's up, Jaden? What's up, Danny? My bad, guys. I think there's only. I need to count the seats because I was squished in there, bro. It was supposed to be 6 people. Turned out we were 7 in there, bro. I was like, oh my God. Like, legit, we were 7 in there. Yeah, we were 7. I don't even know how they allowed that. What ended up happening was that this family ended up sitting in front of us. There were 3, family of 3, and the dad wanted to sit next to us. In my head, I was like, what the? And he's like, can you please go over? He did the gesture, and I was like, damn. How can I say no? But I was alright. So I just scoot over to the left, to the right, and I was in between. I was like, damn. I was really squished in there. And I was like, shit. Sheesh. That's what I said.
Hi everyone, welcome to the studio tour. Lines down there to your left-hand side. It's about a 20-minute wait. Tour is about 45 minutes to an hour, just heads up.
Yeah, they squeezed me in the seats.
Behind you to your right.
And I was like, damn.
Down there as well. If you need that, we got snacks and drinks here. You're welcome to take something with you if you'd like.
Pretty cool. I saw it. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they didn't know. And I was not gonna sit there and argue with them because the wife was pressuring him to pretty much go in. And I'm looking at him like, what? Where are you gonna sit? So like, no arguing with them. They don't know. So I scoot down a little bit. Bam! I got stuck in the middle. So we were 7. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Where's the staff? The staff should have seen that and said, you know what? Nah, that's not right. Something's wrong here. Had to get water real quick. Very, very uncomfortable. That's why I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't even move to the left, to the right, bro, because I was like, if I move to the left, to the right, that's it. I'm pretty much gonna be like showing their face. That's how close they was. Like none of us, only the people, that one guy in the corner that got in, he was able to take out his phone. But as far as the other guy next to me, nah, he didn't. So I was like, but yeah, it's like make it very uncomfortable. I know. That's because the problem where they messed up, the people in front of me, is that they were hugging their girlfriend. So instead of standing on the star, they were standing on 2 stars. So there was a big gap and me in front of me. So that's where he's like, oh, damn. They thought that there was one more space. But it's like, come on, bro, count. Even when I get there, I always count how many people are in front of me. Stuff like that. But I guess they're new, you know? They didn't know, and the wife was demanding him to get in their language, obviously, right? So I was like, dang. I think I missed it, bro. I think I missed it. I think I missed the show, bro. Last time we were there 2 minutes late and they closed the gate. And I know I saw Hannah. Hannah was there. I was so debating to pull the red cord to get off. Just because I felt so uncomfortable, bro. Let's go check. They closed it. It was Hannah. Damn. Pretty much missed it, bro. But I'll still take a picture. I'm not gonna wait. So we got Alex, Hannah, Greg, Kennedy, Ben, Keith, Ricky, Joey, and Daniel for Waterworld today. We're gonna go do Panda. I knew I was gonna miss it too, bro. I knew it. They always do that. They always close it. So we're gonna go do Panda. We got Officer Bam right there. That was Officer Bam. I'm only gonna do a Panda, and I'm gonna call it, bros. Oh, really? Was it someone else? Did it tell you who? If I would have not gone to work, I would have stayed longer. But I went to work. I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. Hello. Thank you. That's kind of hard because usually when it's a fake account, they do their research. Cause there was someone trying to impersonate a couple guys, like a couple of my friends, and I reported them, and it didn't go through. YouTube didn't really care. They even reported it. That's why my friends don't really do YouTube no more. They reported them, and YouTube kind of still didn't do nothing about it. Thank you. Until like we ended up making 100 accounts every day, 50 a day, and we ended up reporting it. But the only one that okay. Yeah, because I know that when I tried with my friends and I tried reporting them, their channel was still there. It will show up. But when we did it like 50 times, then after that it gave out. My God, my hand hurts, bro. I was holding on to that. Crazy fact about DreamWorks Theater is that Universal wanted to bring two shows, which was Kung Fu Panda and Shrek. As you guys know, Shrek was here first, but they ended up removing Shrek because of COVID. So Universal kind of lost a lot of money. And hopefully when Shrek, the new one, comes out, we will see it back. So we're crossing our fingers for them to actually bring those two shows back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. In order to experience our show, we ask that you include three conditions that may be aggravated by this experience. All guests must be able to independently maintain a upright position throughout the experience, with only one guest per seat. Expect others and guests susceptible to motion sickness.
I'm tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's because it gets hot when I get here. It's so hot that the sun is beaming down on me. Doesn't help. So I get tired faster. And since I don't have a water bottle, I get like dehydrated quick. But we'll be back again tomorrow, and then I'll try to make it for sure. Check for 4 days to the grand opening of Shrek. They used to exist. I agree, Danny. What's up, Chris? I agree, bro. They have Terrifier, Five Nights at Freddy, Poltergeist, Monstros, The Hunted Dolls. Oh, Fallout. Yeah, Fallout as well. Jason is coming. Damn, bro. I was gonna buy the shirt of the Terrifier, but I ended up not getting it just because it doesn't say nowhere on the shirt HHN and the year, like no trademark on it, besides the tag. But I like it when they will announce it on the shirt, because everybody will know that you went to HHN, right? This one doesn't have it at all, not even in the back. All it has is the Terrifier's face in the front, which is something that you could get off of Hot Topic, TikTok. Like, they didn't show enough love to the Terrifier, in my opinion, right? And I'm talking about just the merch, because all they took out was a shirt and a backpack, and that's it. Let's go, Danny. I forgot what year it was that I went to HHN, right? But it was where they announced The Exorcist, Freddy vs. Jason, and I forgot the other maces, honestly, because I didn't care too much. I only care about Jason versus Freddy. That's the only thing I cared, because I love that movie. Oh my god.
Once again, all guests must remain in their location. If you prefer a stationary seat, you need assistance. Please see any different.
I messed up because I never bought merch. I wish I would have bought the merch for HHN, but I didn't. Yeah, she's brave. If she went by herself, she's brave, because I would never.
Party Express, please.
Too much walking, bro. I was dying. Oh, we got our friend. Hey, I'm good. How about yourself? Is it cool if I go all the way in the back? Appreciate it. You too. Nice seeing you. Here we go. As you guys know, the show starts off with the mirror talking, the walls breaking, and then that's how it usually takes off from there on forward. Pretty cool. I'm excited for this year, honestly, just because of Jason. I'm lagging it on buying my ticket. Honestly, the maces that I'm gonna do back to back to back to back, for sure, Jason. I love Jason, bro. Best slasher. Five Nights at Freddy. I just need to buy my pass, bro. I'm lagging it though. Yes, sir, Jaden. Let's go, Danny. Don't say his name though, because he will appear on you. For sure, Danny. If you guys have not, drop a like, does help out the stream. Share the live too, does help out a lot. Here we go, boys. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the DreamWorks Theater. It's showtime. We got lights. Well, that could have got better. All right, boys, places. Let's put on a show. Hey, where's my macchiato? Get ready for the Donkey and Shrek show. You mean the Shrek and Donkey show? But we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show. Says everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! The helmet of Master Thunder and Rhino. Wait, look at this. A song of heroes. And the coolest thing of all, the main hammer. It's so powerful, it knocked him into the spirit realm. Hold it! Oh, you just received a message. Hey, Emperor! Ooh, my clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor. How do you know that? Simple, I read his mail. Is that a delivery? It's more than important. This is a liquid of ultimate power. Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery, then we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys? But we may not all survive. Okay,
Copy reporting for duty.
She said duty! Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Aww. Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
That's the boat! How about if you guys come as backup? You're serious? This is gonna be great! Meet you inside. I must have that liquid. Oh, the main hammer, the liquid of ultimate power, will be mine.
Have a good one.
Please
Yeah,
step
appreciate
all the
it.
way into the ready for horror now?
I am actually. You'll be there?
Oh yeah, I'll be working here.
Okay, hopefully. I did. Terrifier, right?
Yeah, they got 2 more to go, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully they're good too, man. Yeah, you too. Thank you.
I'm a genius.
Genius.
Hey, I'm Rocket, and it's almost showtime. Please step all the way into the theater, and I want to see big smiles. We can't start the show with anyone being used to a grumpy face.
About to get the meat hammer back from the evil pirate.
Hi, this is Skipper. Welcome to the show, Iron Man. There's plenty of seats for everyone, so no need to push your
Yeah, the seats are still the same from Shrek 4D. The only thing different is that they got rid of the glasses.
Skipper out.
Hiya, folks! It's me, Gingy! Please step all the way into the theater and fill all the available seats. The show is just about to begin. Oh boy! It's gonna be so much fun! I can burst my gumdrop buttons!
Hey everybody, are you ready to go? Okay guys, fill up! Oh, Dad, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son.
Whoa! Hey, you there, Mr. Butterfingers. Be careful with that.
Hang on everybody, this is quite a ride. Here we go. This is so exciting. Oh, watch where you're going. They're going to hit those rocks. That's weird. It's like the river just ends up ahead. Let me see this. According to the map, it's a
But why?
Hello, Mr. Wolf. Pirates. And he's known for his cunning. Lion King, prepare to die.
How do you get the big hammer?
Those can't beat the power of cheer. You're no match for my hammer.
What's up, Grumpy? Bro, Grumpy, GG's.
I'm sorry. I lost your special delivery.
You are my special delivery.
Wait, me?
Then what was in that bottle?
The secret ingredient to my hot sauce. Dad, your hot sauce is awesome!
And your tongue is as formidable as your kung fu.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of training. I almost forgot! Bye, guys!
Let's go, W. All right. Tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm cooked today. I have to go to work. I am cooked. So we're gonna call it. I'll be back again tomorrow. We got Officer Bam. We got Officer Bam.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to the neighborhood.
Hey, how we doing?
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Will potentially make you jump, maybe.
We're pretty much done for the day. Thank you guys for stopping by and dropping a like. If you guys came late, don't worry. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm just tired, bro. It's all good though, Grumpy. Appreciate you coming in, showing love. Does mean a lot.
Where's the stroller? I didn't realize it turned into 2 stores.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. With that, damn, water just finished too. That being said, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the night with your friends and family. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Later, Danny, Jaden, Little Richie, Grumpy. Thank you, Grumpy. That being said, have a good one. Peace. Thank you, Danny.